Praise the Lord, everybody. My name is Jennifer Reid Rollins, and I live in Texas, or I lived in Dallas, Texas. And I just recently moved to Lexington, Kentucky because I just got married to my husband, William Rollins III. And I'm grateful for that transition. I'm so happy that the Lord put us together and we're doing great here in Lexington. It's different trying to learn the city and learn Lexington all over again, even though I come down every year for the conventions and the Mother's Board. It's just different trying to learn the streets all over again. Well, I just want to tell you a little bit about myself and my testimony. I do want to say I've been in the church all my life. I was born in the house of God, and I've been in that church all my life. And I recently, like I said, I moved to Kentucky here, but I lived in Dallas pretty much all my life. I grew up in Dallas, Texas. I was born in Harlem, New York, and we moved here when I was about 5 years old to Dallas. And so, like I said, I've been in the church in under Bishop William Morrison. He was our pastor for many, many years. And I got saved at the age of 18. And I moved to Florida at the age of 19 when I got married to my first husband. I went through a lot of things with him. We were married for 12 years. And out of that 12 years, it was a hard relationship because he really, he beat me for many years. It's hard to talk about it, but yes, I went through a lot with him. I had to grow up with him in that marriage. And it was a lot of fighting and arguing and fussing. And I wouldn't recommend anybody go through it because it was very difficult. And I didn't think I was going to make it, but I thank God that He blessed me to get out of that relationship after 12 years. I had 6 kids. Nobody really knows that. I had 6 kids. I lost 4 because of the stress and the stress that I was in, that I had to go through in that relationship, the fighting and the arguing all the time. It was a lot. And so I lost 4 kids. But I thank God for the 2 kids that I was able to keep and I was able to have successfully. You know, nobody knows the stress that you go through can cause you to lose kids. And I lost 4 kids, but I was able to keep 2 kids. And I thank God for my daughter, Shambrika, and my son, Christopher. I thank God for them because it was hard trying to even go through and have these kids, but God blessed me in the meantime. And I thank God for that. He didn't have to do it, but He did. You know, we go through so much in life and we just don't realize how good God is until after we sit back and look at what He's done and how He's was able to keep us and was able to keep us strong and keep us through these uh, trials and tribulations that we went through or that you're going through now. But God is a keeper. He is definitely a keeper, and He will help you through any situation that you have to go through at this point of your life. I want to say that I was able to get out of that relationship and move back home with my parents and get up on my feet with my kids and stand. God was able to help me stand, and I thank God for it. It's just that looking back over your life and all the things that you go through, you really don't realize everything that you've been through, and how God has been a keeper for you, and he's been able to help you through it. I want to say, after all of that I went through, life was going well, and I thought everything was I was on top of the world. And then I realized and found out that my kidneys was going bad. And while my kidneys started going bad, both kidneys went out, and I ended up on dialysis. And during the dialysis season, I went through a depression. I didn't want to get out of my bed. I just wanted to lay in the bed and cry and ask God, Lord, why me? Lord, why me? Why am I going through this? And God, for a while, he didn't answer me. And I just didn't want to go nowhere. I didn't want to get out the bed. I just wanted to lay in the bed and cry and just ask God, why me? Why me? And one day, I called all my family and told them to come home, come to see me, because I was dying. Come see me. I need you to come here and see about me, because this might be the last time. I told my kids to make sure they was there, to check on me frequently, because I was dying. That's what the devil put in my head, that I was dying. And one day God told me, I was in a dream. And God said in that dream, get up, get out of this bed. You are not dying. You have life. And I am blessing you with life. Get up and get out of this bed. And when I heard those words, I woke up the next morning and I was like, oh my God, I'm not going to die. I need to get up and get back to life. And that's what I did. I started going back to church. I started going to Bible study, to prayer meeting. I just started pushing myself every single day. And the words were, you are not going to die. You have life. And that's all I needed to hear. I pushed myself. I even got a job, saints. I went back to work and I was like, I'm not going to die. God is blessing me with life. And I continue to listen to those words and hear those words in my head. And I believe God, and I trusted God, and I put my all in God, because he said, you are going to live. And that's what I did. I continue to live. And so I continued I started vacationing, going on trips, just taking my life back. And me and my sister went on this trip to Disney World one year for my birthday. And I had the best time. I just enjoyed the trip and the vacation, and just being out and about at the beach and at the pool and just at Disney World, just enjoying myself. And as soon as I got back to Dallas from my vacation, I got a call that they had a kidney for me. And I thank God for them giving me that call. I was excited, yet I was scared, because I knew that God said he was going to bless me and he was going to give me life again. And I went in for the kidney. I found out that the donor was a deceased donor and he was on drugs. And so the kidney might not have been the best kidney, but I thank God for that kidney. I thank God for what he's done for me. And I had the transplant. I've been doing well. In the beginning, the kidney wasn't working right. They had to send me back to dialysis for 2 days to jumpstart the kidney. I know that sounds funny, but that's what they said. They had to jumpstart the kidney. And the kidney is working well. And I thank God for it. I thank God for just putting my trust in him and believing God that he was going to make a way for me. and that he was going to turn things around for me. Even though I went through a lot in my life, I continue to trust God. I continue to believe God. I continue to study his word and stay in his word, because he said no weapons formed against me shall prosper. And I believe it. He said, put your trust in him and he will make a way out of no way for you. And that's what I did. I trusted God. I put all my trust in him. I believed and knew that his word is true. And what he said he will do. And that's exactly what he did. He blessed me. And I'm back up on my feet. I'm working. I'm in a new marriage. Everything is going well. And I trust God and I thank God for it. I'm asking you to trust God. No matter what your circumstances is, no matter what you're going through, put your trust in God and believe that he is going to bring you through. He's going to bring you out of whatever that situation is. Whatever's holding you back, he's going to make a way out of no way and bring you forth. Believe God. Trust God, love God, and believe in his word, because everything is going to turn out all right. God bless.